Hello and welcome to the Toronto Floorball League. We have our third place match action. It is the Lions versus the Ravens here. Lions in white and the Ravens in black. As always, my name is Colin Doyle, and today we have some wonderful action. First off, our third place match between these two teams. And then the Flames will take on the Sharks in the finals. Cody LaFortune there, the referee for game one, a member of the Flames that will play later for their first title in TFL history. The only team so far that does not have a title. And the Sharks looking for their record third, which would be a miraculous effort. Back to Liam Hardigan at the point. The Lions trying to make something work cross crease, and a good interception there by Tyler Hatherell. A little bit of a short bench for the Ravens today as they only have 7. Shot scores Zishan Ahmed. And he said to me before the game, feeling like a goal today. And he nets the first one within a minute. Called it pregame. And puts it in. Line change for the Lions as they go up 1-0. Then I forgot to put that on the scoreboard. Lovely. Deep ball here for Donnie Fairborn. Off to the near side for Michael Krybik, team captain. This one intercepted. Michael working with it. Back to Russ, and this one popped out up over the boards. And it will be Ravens ball. Apologies. For that glitch in our audio system there. We'll mute that after, so it'll just be silence for a minute. Unfortunate. Tyler Balaban now with the Lions, send it up the boards. And this one back to Yoram Pumula. Russ trying to make a move here. Back to Biel Suarez. Getting on a flight to the Philippines at midnight tonight. Had to push back from earlier this morning, and so was able to make the game today. Russ up the wing, finds Yoram. Back to Russ at the point. Yoram tries to get around Liam. Or Donnie, excuse me, on the fair side. Pass back across to Biel Suarez. Biel with the shot intercepted by Krybik, but Biel plays it between his legs, gets a shot off. Hits Liam Hardigan in front, TFL commissioner and team captain for the Lions, as Donnie sends it down the near wing. Michael Krybik has an opportunity. Back to Balaban, but the pass is missed. 2 on 2 the other way. Elijah Goldstein trying to find his way through. Victor Ivan, shot wide from Krybik. And also notably for the Ravens, Nick Rupar today in net. No regular Ravens goaltender was able to make it, so Nick Rupar, the stand-in for them today. Said before the game, might be better that I'm in net than out in the field, though I highly doubt that. He's been one of their better players all season long. Donnie putting in some effort here. Gets by 2 defenders, can't get by the third one, and a chopper backhand. Donnie Fairborn, how do you do? The Lions go up 2-0 on a beautiful backhand out of nowhere. Incredible goal. Unexpected, not much you can do about that one. And the Lions go up 2-0. Ivan gets around his man. Will look to take a run up the wing here. Gets by 1, tries to get by a second, can't. Oh, fancy stick work behind the net from Victor Ivan. And Goldstein misses that one. Matre Balco tries to get that one through. He's playing in the center, loses it for a moment. Hatherell intercepts. Gets by 2. Hathrel looking for a pass back to the point. Hounded by 2. Gets through both. Hathrel holds. Runs around. Shot across. And Gabriel 10 can't tap it in. Unfortunate there as Mark Patey sends it behind the net. Up the wing to Ahmed again, the goal scorer on the first goal today for the Lions. And a advantage played there. Free hit to the Lions. Ahmed will take it. Across, Patey. Holds, looks for the shot. Doesn't quite find it, loses it there in the corner. Back across, it's Hathrel. To Yoram, back to Hathrel, wide open in the middle. Ends up going off the back of Liam's shin, I think. And not there, 10 open in the middle. The sort of stick check there from Yvonne, and that one will be a Ravens free hit. Hathrel with the 1T, 10, can't tap it in again. Unfortunate. Across, Krybik, shot, stop, rebound. Tap in from Tyler Balaban. And the Lions go up 3-0. Hathrel wins that face-off back for the Ravens, who need to get something going on offense here. It's 3 in a row in the first 6.5 minutes here for the Lions. A very, very good opening. Shot deep in here, dump and chase. Yoram is there. Back in the middle, Russ with the cut. Looked good, but could not get on the end of it. Kuehl sends it up the boards. It'll be Fairborn. Pumala ends up taking it. Kuehl, spin move, off to Russ. Shot, scores! Russ. Ainadinov with the beautiful shot from the point. Held it, waited, and got a beautiful, beautiful shot off there. The Ravens are on the board. 12:30 to play in the first half. Lots of goals so far. I think that'll sort of be the theme of this first game. Second one should be almost the opposite. The Sharks and Flames, two of the best defensive teams, and both teams without some of their faster breakout players today. Ian Chambers, Reese Chambers, both out for the Flames today. Wes Tennyson also out for the Flames today. 3 of their guys that can really inject pace into that team, and a very important member off at Team Canada Trials. Same with Ian Chambers and Reese Chambers too. Actually, they're off at Canada U18 Trials this weekend. They're doing a boot camp. And Isaac Cashino out for the Sharks, unfortunately. And a big, big day here, as both teams going to be shorthanded with some of their top, especially breakout transition talent. One of the important players, if he's here, is going to be Justin LeCaire for the Flames. A very good breakout player. But we shall see. A couple of guys walking in for the Sharks now through the door, but we got a game going on here. Donnie Fairborn sends it behind the net to Balaban. Across, runs it down. Has some options, finds Yvonne in the middle. Victor Yvonne, spin move, can't get it by. Balaban on the second effort. He gets another rebound goal. Makes it 4-1. Couple of rebounds there. End up going the Lions' way, and they will take it. Pass up into the corner for Yoram. Suarez tries to get it back. Ahmed, strong play, gets through. Save by Rupar. Up into the corner, 10. Loses it for a moment, gets it back. Yvonne loses his stick. Great play, though. And the Lions get the ball back immediately. Shot from Patey. Good save from Rupar in net. Out in front again, Chaos. I think the net came off the posts, and it was because of a Lion that won't count. 10.5 minutes into this game. Russ brings it up the wing. He'll just take a run with it. He's got some space. Shot wide. Only goal scorer for the Ravens today. Patey tries to intercept it. He does. Shot wide from Patey. Very close. Hathaway behind the net now. Holds. Out in front. Patey tries to get the shot out in front. Yvonne, shot, save. Good play. Hathroll finds Russ on the wing. Shot wide. Very close. Good effort. Kewell back. Patey intercepts the point pass. And the Lions will take and hold for a moment. Get us some changes. Yvonne. Near side holds it. Balaban. Cross. And it will be intercepted by Aynat Dinov. Lots of interceptions in this game. Balaban still has it. Takes it through, tries to get the pass across to Hardigan, but it will not be filtered through all of those defenders. And the Ravens pick it up and will begin to progress the other way. Russ holding it. One change. Dump back to Suarez. Runs it up the wing. Suarez gets the shot off. It goes behind the net. Pumala is there, looking for a pass out in front. Ends up going back to the point for Russ. Holds. Gets by Krybik. Shot well wide. And Hathrow will chase it down in the corner. Ends up getting it back out to open space to Michael Krybik, who is unfortunately on the other team. Balaban off the bar. No goal. And Gabriel 10 will be back to collect the rebound. Brings it up the near side. Russ. Fairborn ends up being able to hold this one. Sends it behind the net for Yvonne. And the Lions begin their momentum going the other way. Yvonne dumps it back to Balaban. Holds into the corner for Yvonne. Behind the net, tries to pass it out in front. Yvonne has it stolen by Yoram. Tries to dump it behind the net, but Krybik is there and stops it for the Lions. This one looking to get back out in front, and Russ very strong on that play. Does well to get by him. Gets it through to Hathroll, sends it up the wing to Yoram. Gets it in for Gabriel 10, excuse me. Yvonne intercepts, though. Back the other way, 3-on-2. Yvonne, Balaban, shot, scores. Hat trick for Tyler Balaban in the first half. Five 1 Lions. Hathroll gets by off the face-off. We've seen him do that a couple of times this season. Very close, and a call in the middle from Jay, the referee in blue. And Owen Kewell will have it at the site of the free hit. Tries to get it through the wall, ends up directing off of them back to the point. Yoram will be there to stop this one. Finds Kewell near side. Face off as that one hits off of Cody, the referee. Could not get out of the way. shot stop. Good save by Rupar through traffic. Sent deep. This one will be collected by the opposing team, though. The Lions will have it. This one on the far side in the corner. Mark Patey holds. He's going to try and get it by Suarez. He does. Patey off to Hardigan. No shot there. Kuehl hounded by Zishan Ahmed. A beautiful play by Z there. Near side. Oh, loses it. Balco finds Ivan, though. Ivan behind the net. Great poke check by Suarez, and the Ravens collected in the corner, but Ivan very quick on that one to get it back across in front. Kuehl intercepts, and no tap in there for Ahmed this time. Up the middle, intercepted by Ivan. Off to Patey. Good kick stop by Rupar on the doorstep. Ahmed was waiting again. Hardigan with the spinorama. Can't get it on target as it's blocked in front, and the Ravens just cannot clear the zone. Hardigan again with it. Spinorama pass through the middle. Doesn't get it. And now Kuehl brings it up for the Ravens. Stop shot. Oh, off the woodwork. Or metalwork, I suppose, in this case. Across for Elijah Goldstein, but that does not work for him. Elijah back out in front. Hathroll looking, shooting, stopped by Paul Simas. Beautiful save in net. Hasn't had a ton to do this game, Paul, but when a shot has been filtered through, he has looked phenomenal. 3-on-1, Goldstein across, intercepted by Simas off of Donnie Fairborn, scoring that incredible bat goal earlier. It's actually almost a miracle that that even counted, considering in floorball you can't hit the ball above your knees. That was very close, but we'll count it on the spinorama bat out of midair. Beautiful play. The shot does not go through. Owen intercepted. Pass up to Ivan. Through Fairborn. Shot, whoa, very close. Just high and wide from Michael Krybik. Some of the Flames now arriving on site. Ravens across. Intercepted again there on the far side. Balaban with that interception. He holds, looking for some options upfield. Fairborn, low shot, blocked in front by Ainadinov. Whoa, another stop off to Elliot, or Gabriel 10. I keep doing that today. And the Ravens lose it again on the wing. Balaban gets by in front. Oh, no tap in there on the far side. Shot blocked. Goldstein, no call on the high stick tap there as that one's cleared down. Minute to go in the first, and the Lions will look to break out. It's Balaban with it. Back to Hardigan. Near side for Fairborn, loses it. Balco comes on. Gabriel 10 in the slot, scores. Ravens get their second. Ten from Goldstein with 37 seconds left. Both teams agreeing to have the clock run for, I think, both halves here. Good save by Simas. Right at the end of the period, 5-2 in the first half for the Lions. 1 minute before we get the second half started here. Lions 5, Ravens 2. We'll see if the Ravens can turn the tides in the third place match.
And then in 1 October when the sidewalk home was covered over, well, I don't know the method, but you pulled right from the loan. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial, I've been living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together every way. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together every way. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way.
Hello and welcome back to second half action. Lions taking on the Ravens. In both teams' final game of the season, all games today are the final game of the season for their respective teams. As the finals will be played later today. This between the Lions and the Ravens, a good first half for the Lions. Lots of goals in that first 11 or so minutes. Ahmed on the doorstep rips one wide far side, unfortunately. And Ahmed just like sitting in the slot very dangerously. Patey looking for a pass through, and he can't get anything. We'll take it back to his own end as that ball sort of sticks to the wall for a minute. He'll just dump it in, and Kewell gets it after all that work from Mark. That's unfortunate. Oh, and on the stick play, that one goes deep into the Lions' end. And will be Ravens' ball from the spot that Owen Kewell is standing. He'll send it back to Hathroll. Whips it on. It goes in. Tyler Hathroll from half court. We take those. Through the screen, that's a perfect example of why screens are important in floorball. And Patey on this near side. Now for the Lions as they try and get one back. That's 2 in a row for the Ravens. It was 5-1. Now they're back within 2. Up to Hathroll in the slot. Great behind the back pass. Although he loses it to Ahmed on the far side. Balaban running with him. Shot on. Ahmed pops that one up and out of bounds into the Flames dressing corner, whatever you would call that. A bunch of the Flames guys getting ready. Back behind the net here now to Owen Kewell. Near side Hathroll. Looks for Elijah on that far side. Donnie very fast on that one. Tries to get a shot in. Does not get it through. Spinorama from Patey on the far side here. Back behind. Fairborn out in front. Intercepted by Kewell. Held, and he will send this one away. Hathroll rips it again. Back within 1. Insanity from Tyler Hathroll, scoring from anywhere. That is the Tyler Hathroll effect, ladies and gents. And that one will be called because Michael jumped to block that. You cannot jump to block a ball in floorball. Or if the ball hits you while you're jumping, that's illegal. Good whip across there from Hathrell. Pass across, ends up going to nobody. Hathrell in. Goldstein tips it on its way through. So Simis can't field it cleanly, and the Ravens end up with the ball again. Hathrell, far side to Pumala. Back to Hathrell. Gets through, looks for a centering pass, doesn't find it. Wrap around, Hathrell almost gets there. Kewell Krybik gets it by both. Lions looking for something here. And I think what they called there was that Michael had pinned it against the boards. And that is why we got that free hit. Yoram. Oh, Goldstein open on the far side, but no clear pass through. Russ looking for a way to get it through. Good shot on, just wide. Fairborn. Good sticked play from Gabriel 10, and Fairborn comes out with it. Donnie across, ends up going to nobody, unfortunately, and Goldstein is there. Sends it back to Yoram. Can't get by all three defenders there, Fairborn, Balco, and Hardigan. Now Mark Patey looking for a lane. He finds Hardigan on the far side. Across, intercepted by Gabriel. One of the only players in the league who could possibly beat Tyler Balaban in a foot race. One of the faster players in the TFL. Patey swings around. Back pass to Hardigan from midfield. Pinball in front. Balaban tries to get on it. Waits, rips it low. Gets lost in Nick's legs for a moment, but it's cleared away from danger by the Ravens as 10 sends this deep for Elijah. Chipped. And Russ will hold. Oh, pass across, nobody in the middle. Good eye from Goldstein to see that lane open. And Patey, or excuse me, that's Yvonne gets by everybody. Victor Yvonne cuts in one-handed, tries to get it through his legs. Insanity in front, in the crease nonetheless. Both players, Patey and Ahmed, in the crease there. Would not have counted regardless. And the Ravens get a free hit from their own end due to the violation. Across, Russ. Call for a free hit here for the Ravens. Lions calling for a possession sort of play here. Balaban holds. Goes through up to Ahmed. Good play. Back to Hardigan. Misses the pass, though, and this one goes all the way back to Yvonne on the defensive end. Yvonne across, intercepted again. And the Ravens almost have a 2-on-1, but instead it's Hardigan behind the back pass. Balaban sniped from the point. Hardigan with one of the better passes you will ever see, and the Lions take their 2-goal lead back. What a play by Hardigan. He's tried that 3 times, and third time was the charm. 12 minutes to go. Hathrell tries to get it by everybody, but Fairborn is wiser. Good dump behind the net for the Lions. Tries to get it out in front, but that one won't go through. Biel Suarez off the near side. Hathrell finds Yoram on the far side. Shot, good save by Simas. Pumala off to Hathrell, holds, looking for some sort of option. Finds Yoram again. No shot, back to the point. Suarez shot ends up tipping off Krybek out in front. Yvonne will run this one down the wing and loses it. Hathrell back with it. Gets by Mate. Shot, no good. 10 spin shots blocked by Fairborn. Coordinated chaos from the Ravens does not work in their favor this time. Tipped off Kuehl. Across out in front, intercepted by Balco as this one goes down to Yvonne on a breakaway. He makes it look pretty. Victor Yvonne, beautiful play, and the Lions back up by 3. Wonderful work in close, and you had a feeling with his hands that was going to be made to look easy. Given that I haven't seen him in a penalty shootout, but I assume he's got some nasty tricks and would be one of the better players in the TFL at such things. So a breakaway mid-game, it's slightly questionable. Kuehl shot on very close. I thought that it would have gone in for a second. Good save by Simas. As this one's pushed down the near side, Kuehl intercepts. Back to 10. Dip off of his head. Penalty on Krybek here for what I assume is an elbowing call. An interesting one. I don't know if I've ever seen an elbowing call in the TFL before. Kuehl holds, giving the Ravens an opportunity to get back in it. Across, oh, interception. And Liam will dump this as far as Balaban as the Lions hold. And they will ice it to mid. Kuehl off to Ainatdinov now on the far side. Yoram holds across. Kuehl can't fire it. Does this time. Near side good. Reaction by Simas. Beautiful play. Good stuff from Paul Simas in net today. Cleared down by Fairborn. What a tap from Z. And they're going to count it. There's some complaints from Rupar that this stick was too high on the tap. We do not have, I mean, we could in theory video review it. Not that it matters a ton, but the shorty from Zishan Ahmed there on the breakaway. Good play. Kuehl. Back to Russ. Russ clears it in. Shot. Oh, good play by Yoram. Very seldom does he take a shot in this league, but when he does, he picks them well. Very close shot there. Hathrell, Yoram again, back in the middle. Kuehl at the point. Lets it fly. Good save by Simis. He's got that near side on lock today. Fairborn loses it to 10, dumps it back to Kuehl. Across, shot. Off target. Or was that save? Shot off the bar, and Ahmed tries to get it. Yoram comes out with it though. Shot, again, good save by Simis. Hathroll back to the point. Penalty over, Krybik out of the box, but Ravens still with the ball. They end up coming out worse on this penalty as the Lions score a shorthanded goal on it. Woo! Russ breaking ankles. Hathroll holds, dumps it back to Russ. Off to Hathroll. Lazily fires that one on, hoping for a tip. Can't quite get it in front. In front now, scores Russ with his second of the game. And the Ravens are back on the board and back within 3. Six minutes to go. Yvonne, near side. Balco, back to Yvonne in the corner. Tries to get some fancy hands to get by Russ. The call by Cody in the corner will be Lions ball. Yvonne, given some space to work. Sharp angle off of a Raven and out of bounds. Yvonne holds in front, fires it, but immediately into Russ. Yvonne back to Balco at the point. Mate, shot goes wide. Near side, right out of bounds, and the Lions will resume play from midfield. 4:45 to go in the game. And Yvonne hits this one back in to Donnie Fairborn. Clears it down into the corner. Russ has it, holds. Tries to get it by, cleared away, but it will be Suarez that ends up with it. Yoram on the far side. Tries to get it across. He gets it across to Elijah. Behind the net, tries to chip it out in front. Doesn't get there, and Yvonne will be the one with it on the near side. Yvonne. Advantage for White, and they will reap the benefits of this advantage. Four minutes to go. Rupar quarterbacking his team from in goal. Lions playing a bit of possession here, trying to come away with third place this season. Shot in, Krybik tries to get the tip on. Does. Rupar tried to grab that. Couldn't get there. Russ off to Suarez. Yoram open on the near or far side, excuse me. Looks for one deep. Hathroll just waiting in front of the net. Needs to get something going. Behind the net, a little bit of a weak pass, unfortunately, and it's intercepted by Yvonne. Free hit for White. Lions have to make a wall here. Balaban holds, tries to get the spin shot to go, won't be able to get there. Balaban loses it. Goldstein there, chips it deep, and Yvonne beats both Ravens to that ball. Gets it by him. The nutmeg, and Hardigan holds, finds Balaban. Yvonne misses it, but Patey has it. Patey across. Balaban can't get the shot off. but the Lions keep the ball and keep possession. That's 2 straight minutes, basically, that the Lions have had the ball of these last 4. There's only 2 left now. They can do it again. Patey given so much space across. And the shot goes wide for Yvonne. We have quite the crowd forming here for the next game. Shot in. Gabriel 10 is given the goal. And the Ravens get on the board. In transition, that came out of nowhere. I did not see that coming. And with 1.5 minutes to go, the Ravens are only down by 2. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort here. Patey waits, gets around, across, in front, nobody there. Scrambling, Rupar holds, looks deep. Hardigan intercepts, in front, Patey has it. Winds up, shot wide. Ahmed across in front, almost an own goal from Kuehl. Chips it up and out. And the Lions get it in their offensive zone. They should be able to kill enough clock here to guarantee a W. And Yoram sends it in. It'll be white ball. Another call in the Lions' favor here late in the game. Across, 10 intercepts. Yvonne holds. Gets through 2. Shots, scores. A beautiful play. 6-9 now. And the Lions will come away with the 3rd place victory. One more face-off will decide this thing, but 9-6 Lions, your final score. Hathrell loses it. And as time sounds, the Lions will come away with the victory here in the 3rd place match. 9-6 your final score. Some standout plays, but the deep bench for the Lions is your deciding factor. They come away with the victory. In a moment, we will be back. Check out the next game. Flames versus Sharks for the Season 5 Toronto Floorball League Championship. The Sharks going for their record 3rd, while the Flames, who have been darlings 3 times, will look to get their victory. Stick taps for the last game of the season. That'll be it for the Lions and Ravens. Thank you all for watching this season. And Ravens and Lions, we'll see you next year.